And I'm straining to remember just what it means to be alive. A life worth living.
These are my everyday shoes. I wear them, well, basically any given day. These are my former everyday shoes. Their time is past. These are my future everyday shoes. Their time is yet to come. These are my hiking shoes. I wear them on hikes. These are my casual dress shoes, brown. These are my casual dress shoes, black. These are my formal dress shoes, brown. I wear them with my light-colored or tan suit. These are my formal dress shoes, black. I wear them with my gray suit. I've worn them to every funeral I've been a part of at St. Stephen. These are my former fall or winter boots. I wear them at this point to shovel or do winter chores. These are my current fall boots. I wear them to soccer games and to outdoor events when the weather is fitting. These are my fall formal boots. I wore them on Christmas Eve this past year for Worship on Wheels. These are my beach or shower shoes. These are my workout shoes. And these are my yard shoes. The Bible is concerned with shoes more than you might think. Shoes were part of the escape of the Israelites from Egypt. Shoes were to be taken off when folks entered holy ground. Think especially of Moses. In Mark chapter 6, Jesus explains to the disciples what they will need to take with them when they head out onto their mission. He tells them a whole list of things that they're not to take. But he tells them that shoes are something that they are to take. My shoes take me a lot of places. They see me through a lot of stuff. So this week, they might not fit in our begging bowl, but they set somewhere near the same door where we use our begging bowl. The item to consider is shoes. We will pray in gratitude for God's provision that we're able to have all of the shoes that we have and do all of the things that we do in our specific pairs of shoes. We'll ask for God's Spirit to keep us and to guide us into our vocation or our mission, the thing that we're about to do to God's glory with whatever specific pair of shoes we're sliding on. Perhaps it's a prayer that we can say while our shoes are going on to our feet. And finally, a thing to think about is that old adage of walking a mile in someone else's shoes. As you all know, I love to read. And one of the biggest benefits of reading, and maybe even reading at the quantity that I do, is that it is said to give a person empathy or connection. It helps them understand others. So while a lot of this consideration of shoes has to do with what God has given us, the vocations that we go into by the Holy Spirit with God's power and strength and God's guidance, wearing the shoes that we have, maybe it's also a time to remember others, the amount of shoes we have and the contribution to others that they may have shoes, and be guided by the Spirit into their work or into their place for the day. The item for this week is shoes, and I hope each of us can think of a small prayer, a prayer of gratitude, a prayer for the Holy Spirit to guide us in our purpose, and a prayer that remembers others and sort of helps us walk a mile in their shoes. and that we may do this as our Lenten practice for this week, the 5th week of the season of Lent.